Hi, my name is Ashley Morrison, and this is my audience. Ben Affleck, Gwyneth Paltrow, Will Smith, Jeb Bush, Jimmy Carter, and Dakota Fanning all have one important thing in common. They all speak Spanish fluently. Knowing how to speak Spanish is a powerful tool to have in today's society in the United States because it opens doors and increases opportunities. I am going to persuade you on the essential reasons you should learn Spanish. Some of you may think that you live in the United States and therefore should only need to know English. However, knowing Spanish increases your job and business opportunities, as well as helps you increase mental abilities. Some of you already understand the importance of knowing Spanish, possibly because you have found it useful when traveling to a Spanish-speaking country or because you enjoy conversating in a different language. I learned Spanish because it was a requirement at a former job and because my husband and his family speak Spanish. You should not be a person left in the dark because you don't know Spanish. You'll make the right decision when you decide to learn Spanish. Today, I will be talking to you about problems Americans have not knowing Spanish, different ways to learn Spanish, and the benefits of knowing Spanish. ¿Entiende español? If your answer to "Do you understand Spanish?" is no, get ready to be left behind. With the Hispanic population in the United States growing, speaking Spanish is becoming more of a necessity than a choice in many parts of the country. With more than 37 million speakers, Spanish is the second most spoken language in the U.S., according to the U.S. Census Bureau. There are several ways to learn Spanish. For example, watching your favorite DVDs in Spanish with English subtitles, reading children's books in Spanish, making new Spanish-speaking friends, and practicing at a Mexican restaurant or store are great ways to learn Spanish. There are also several places that offer adult Spanish conversational classes. Some people might think it is expensive to take Spanish classes. However, many places offer these classes for free. For example, the Garden City Library, one night a week during the school year, offers a free program for teens and adults where people are split into small groups based on whose native language is English or Spanish, and then for 30 minutes everyone speaks English, and for the second everyone speaks Spanish. This helps increase conversational skills and has the benefit of meeting native Spanish speakers. During the summer, on Thursday nights from 4 to 5, the Garden City Library also offers a bilingual story and craft time for kindergartners through 5th graders, for the young ones who also want to learn Spanish. And another place you can go near Boise is Puentes, which is also a preschool that my son went to learn Spanish. And it also offers classes for adults, and all the teachers at Puentes are just so kind and thoughtful. Now that I've told you about problems of not knowing Spanish, some ways to learn Spanish, I will now tell you about some of the benefits of knowing Spanish. Becoming fluent is not necessary, but knowing certain phrases, especially for your workplace, will help you. For example, knowing "Por favor, siéntense," please sit down, is a common workplace saying. For medical workers such as myself, "Donde le duele?" "Where does it hurt?" is a common phrase used. Simple Spanish phrases serve as a starting point for better communication. People are now realizing that Spanish can enhance many parts of their lives. There are benefits of being able to communicate while traveling. Benefits related to careers, health, and volunteer efforts are just a few of the reasons you should learn to speak Spanish. When you travel to a Spanish-speaking country, learning Spanish before you go can make your trip more enjoyable. You'll be able to hold conversations with the people you meet, order meals in restaurants, and if you have any issues with your hotel or need directions, you'll be able to communicate with a native and understand what they are saying. More and more companies are seeking bilingual employees, especially in areas with high Hispanic populations. By learning Spanish, you'll be able to assist non-English speaking customers and communicate with Spanish-only speaking employees, making you very valuable to the company. Being bilingual makes you better at multitasking. When you're bilingual, you have the ability to complete tasks such as puzzle solving a lot quicker. You also have the ability to quickly switch between two languages and two language structures, meaning you're also able to switch between other tasks more quickly. You might say that you will never travel to a Spanish-speaking country and don't need to know the language. However, there are other benefits. According to an article written by Morrison and a few other experts in the medical field, bilingual adults with Alzheimer's take twice as long to develop symptoms. You might have thought about volunteering in an area of the world hit by natural disaster like Chile, which has suffered devastating earthquakes. Learning Spanish will make it easier for you to help those in need. Knowing Spanish is a powerful tool to have in today's society in the United States because it opens doors and increases opportunities. I attempted to persuade you on the essential reasons you should learn Spanish. Today I told you about problems Americans have not knowing Spanish, different ways to learn Spanish, and the benefits of knowing Spanish. Knowing Spanish is important for Americans because it will increase their knowledge of another culture and make them more employable. In response to my speech, I would like you to check out Spanish classes in the community and encourage you to speak Spanish in every opportunity. Ben Affleck, Gwyneth Paltrow, Will Smith, Jeb Bush, Jimmy Carter, and Dakota Fanning are a few famous Americans who speak Spanish. These celebrities have stated that speaking Spanish has made their lives better and helped their careers. Spanish can also make your life better. Learn Spanish. Thank you.